Poppyseed, are you doing the recording thing?
Yep.
Beautiful. Um, were you going to do the half-ass recap, or am I doing a half-ass recap? Are we making someone else do a half-ass recap? How are we starting
You
this
know
thing?
what? I feel like we should let Kari and Gad do it.
What? All right, you heard the man.
Let's see. Uh, Last time on Dragon Ball Z. Let's see where we were going. We were going down a hall. Kari decided to sneak in and ran into Dragon, who was snoozing. And as she was trying to sneak or try to see if he was asleep or whatever, and not dead, he woke up. She decided. Well, Kari just managed to somehow talk her way out of it, getting eaten, munched. Meanwhile, the dragon spirit was trying to hook her up with the dragon, even though they found out later that he's married. She introduced the group. Poppyseed was a little annoyed at that, but oh well.
After Poppyseed broke our stealth.
I know, right? So
In message, Poppyseed, how many gods have we woken up? Poppyseed just completely out loud. We woke up 3!
Classic Poppyseed.
yeah, because we were nice. And also, what else did we promise to do for him? I know we were sending a message to his wife, and then he gave us we handed him a bottle. Thank you, Tavish. I know you didn't know, but now you do. You handed us a bottle so that he could breathe some of his dragon's breath into it.
Oh, cool. I have the extra. I actually have the extra bottle of the potions of Dragon's Breath. So
There you go. So we went. He gave us passage. We found the other dragon, which Kari again went to go meet. That was fun. That one decided to actually charge towards me. So she's quickly explained that they were given passage and proved it with the bottle of dragon's breath. And then she ended up explaining how she would give us the key if we helped her with something, and it ended up being that she was growing vines that were meant to. You said they
So
usually grew on
vines,
something dead.
yes, vines were growing out from underneath her claws on her back feet.
Yeah.
And she had like scraped them out, broken them off like multiple times before, each time thinking she's had to have gotten it like out at this point.
Yeah.
And Poppyseed figured out that it was very close to a type of vine or plant, possibly the same type as one that typically grows off of and like consumes dead um creatures as part of like, the natural forest cleanup sort of vibes. Typically they don't attach to or grow on living creatures. So it's strange that this one was growing up in the nails.
Yeah. And then who was it that did the
I
paste
used
of
gunpowder paste and burned it away.
yes.
And he gave her some extra, so she's got some extra just in case.
And then she gave she gave us the key. And then we went to, I believe it's a forest? And we ended up meeting up with people there. And we told them how dare they leave her, the poor dragon, alone because she'd been lonely. Oh, we also passed on the message that her husband missed her. And I know we had explained it to them, what we were up to. And they told us to wait by the lake, I believe.
Yes.
And so
You were told to wait by the lake because you guys got lucky, and that tonight's actually the correct moon phase. And at about midnight, where the hole the hole in the center of the ceiling, which happens to be the center from the center top of the mountain, lines up with the center of this lake, and the moon will shine directly down from it. And you'll know what to do from there. And to not to use the key beforehand, because if you try and use the key beforehand, it's just gonna sink to the bottom of the lake, and you'll have to figure out a way to fish it out.
currently we've been waiting and we've been fishing. That's what
Yes.
we be doing.
Why does melatonin equal cat in the hat, man?
Spicy brain time.
I mean, I understand the Benadryl one, kind of.
Take a fistful of melatonin and experience tranquility. You will see.
No, I don't need that much melatonin.
Comas are good for you.
Dude, I look at a Benadryl and I pass the fuck out.
It's one way to save
That
money.
shit's
I've never taken a
dangerous.
Benadryl.
It's like, it honestly shouldn't be taken anymore.
Oh yeah, there are many studies of why Benadryl should not exist anymore. Um,
Delicious antihistamines.
but
You can't sneeze if you're
nonetheless,
unconscious.
you guys have been fishing for a while. You've definitely caught quite a few fishies. You've had a substantial meal. Were you going to try and catch some to like have some extra to take with you?
No,
Were you just catching enough for the meal sort of vibes?
I was gonna catch some so I had extra for feeding to the living energy.
Smart. It does need food sometimes. Feed it food, keep it happy. Make it go grow big and strong. Um, sweet. Um, After all is said and done, You end up waiting, and there is a point where you notice in the center of the lake, it looks like a big glowing moon has appeared in the lake. You know it's a what's it? You know it's the light shining on the lake itself, but it's so strong and bright. You could swear that the moon's just like right there.
What?
You also realize that there happens to be a dot that goes right to the center of it.
Is there something in the center? She's gonna point it. What's that?
I think that's where we're supposed to go.
Probably. I
Do you
can't think
think
of ever seeing the moon having that dot before.
You think we should wait a little bit, or kind of like jump at it right now? Just looks like we go, stay, go, stay.
I think we go.
She's kind of rocking back and forth when she's doing this. Just go, leans back, stay, go, stay.
Wiggle, wiggle, wobble, wiggle, wiggle, wobble.
Leave it alone. He's telling me, he's yelling out, she's doing it in real life too.
As who's leading the way? Also, who has the key? Is that Kari still?
I
No,
think
Kari
Kari
took
has
it
it,
off
yeah.
the dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she'll lead the way if it means her opening the door.
When you get to the center and you look down, you're looking at the glow of the water, there is a small spot that you can if you kneel down, you can almost like you're dipping the key into the water, but it almost looks like like putting the key into the lock. And when you do this, the key vanishes and the water starts to churn and swirl.
Oh. Looks at the group, guys. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I swear.
This was 100% your fault.
Oh my god!
It's so bad that Tavish is speechless. Look at that.
Let my silence be a lesson to you, Kari. Do better.
Ouch. That's rough.
Flips a feather at him.
Looks over to Poppyseed. She'll never learn.
God damn it.
Disappointed dad head shake.
Just
The water's not strong enough to take her away, right?
You are still currently standing on the dock.
Okay.
It's not swirling. Just the water has begun to swirl, and the swirling is getting stronger. And it does have a slight magical glow to it.
Should we hop in?
Think so? I think so.
Well, you ready, Tavish?
not really, but okay.
Poppyseed will trot into the rushing water.
Oh boy, here we go. Okay. I am forced to come with.
Don't worry, I've done this once or twice.
You. One of you hops into the water via choice, the other one via acceptance.
Horseback.
And you are quickly sucked down, down, and if I recall correctly, Poppyseed, you don't need to breathe, right?
Correct.
So it doesn't matter for you. Tavish, what's your stance on breathing? I don't remember.
I believe, let me see. I can breathe air and water. I'm good. I'm amphibious.
Okay, you're good too. It feels like you'd be stressing if you needed to breathe sort of vibes that you're just sucked down and down and down. And then also you're spat out. And for a moment it almost feels like you're floating or like almost like gravity hasn't registered you for just a moment before you begin to fall. And as you fall in this space, there are just tapestries. They're all hanging, but on seemingly nothing. As it looks like it is just in space, and rows upon rows upon rows of tapestries are hung there. And you are just falling past. Um, the rest of you, when you jump in, feel this same thing. Granted, it's a little stressful for those that need to breathe because you're like, oh god. The Tortles, you can hold your breath for a long ass fucking time, like an hour. I think Kari is the only one that actually stresses out a little bit here.
Yep.
But then you all are plummeting. Um, as you plummet, it seems like ages. You feel like you could have like a whole dinner with conversation and dessert and still be fallen. Um, but eventually you start to see what might be floor coming up. And you are coming in fast.
Wait, what's coming in fast?
Floor.
Ah,
Us.
um,
Both.
if only
You
if
going
only,
down fast.
if only I had prepared Featherfall. I cast Featherfall. We fall like feathers.
Still heavier than feathers.
Good old frog feathers.
As you slow and sink to the floor, you realize you're floating down past a bookshelf. As you get further down, like as far as the eye can see, in two directions, it is just bookshelves. Um, it looks like there's a central like pathway, and then on each side, um, like those quite wide, chunky, very tall, like library bookshelves, like four of those on each side of the really wide pathway in the center. Um, and as you're getting closer and you land, you realize that there is there's a bit of cacophony going on. Most libraries, you're used to them being quiet, um, very chill and serene. And this one, there are books everywhere. It looks like someone has just like absolutely run amok. And you can hear childlike giggles down further and pitter pattering of feet, as well as an exclamation of, for the love of all that is holy in any of the realms, I love my library. Just when I catch you, I swear to the gods. And stomping, like the angry stomp, and mutters can be heard.
Poppyseed will just land, clop, 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 and start brushing himself off.
I did not like that. That was way too far.
The falling? I mean, I'm pretty sure we've fallen further than that when we went underground.
I didn't like
We
it then
did.
either. Too much falling. Need to go more places that are flat.
Oh, I do enjoy those places.
Does anybody know what that child's letter was about? Usually when there's little children giggling in mysterious places like this, it's not a good thing.
Yeah, and that other person didn't sound happy.
What section of the library are we in?
Make me a perception check.
No. Ah, 19.
19. You look at the books to kind of like get a scope out on things. You realize they are all names. And you also realize with that this row happens to be all names with the last name that start with a G.
We must be in a biographical section.
Could I see if there's any names I recognize if we're in a biographical section? Who knows? Maybe historical people are here.
Make a perception check.
Perception? Oh, I'm actually good at that with this character. I spoke too soon. That's a 14.
14's still good.
What sort of names are you thinking of? What sort of something you think you would see here?
Various historical leaders, people who usually get biographies written about them. Probably more the military leaders. He hasn't existed yet. They'll come later.
Yeah, you don't like this yet.
I just had a brilliant idea.
You find trying to think of what names might be in here at this time. As
Gaddradison.
well as names that
Is Gaddradison your last name?
I mean,
Yes.
you know, they're
What's his first name?
you no
Yeah,
you
Doctor.
you 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 find a. Let's pull a first name out of the hat. Um. Um. You roll and see what it lands on. You find a book that titled name is Tristan Lane Gaddradison.
Yep. Any relation to you? Holding the book up.
Any relation, DM?
We will say you would recognize the Tristan name. Like you have a cousin or something that you know was named after like a great great grandpa or something, and his first name's Tristan. Sort of vibe.
Oh, I've got a cousin named Tristan.
Hmm.
I wonder
You
if
start-
that's the rather old lad he's named after.
Won't wait to find out. I want to start flipping through the book.
You find that this was one of the earlier Tortle pioneers in the being bigger on travel and going out and about versus just staying in one area of the ocean and coasts that, for the most part, your guys' families do consider certain coasts to be, home, tortoise-owned lands, so to speak. Um, but this one, he was considered a pioneer in his time for wanting to swim the oceans proper and try and land on different coasts.
He was one of the first travelers of us. Pioneer.
I guess you could say sailing's in my blood.
I guess so.
Born for the sea.
Um, if you do skimming, you find out like skimming. There's mentions of kids. And eventually you kind of skip to the end, and you find out that he was taken down by a kraken.
Hmm.
No wonder I hate Krakens so much. It's almost a physical reaction.
I mean, they are horrifying to see, and they'll drag your ship down. That's another good reason to hate them. Foul breath. So there's Gaddradison in here. I can see why he'd be in here. Not the Blood Pioneers. What other names are in here? He's gonna kind of keep looking in the same area.
Poppyseed's gonna move over to the bees.
The bees?
Yeah, the section where the last names start with B.
Well, yeah, no, I got that. But, like, I'm now trying to think of what name you're trying to look for.
Bezos.
Oh my
You mean
god.
Jesus?
No, it's with a J. It's J.
Oh shit, I fucked
Yeah,
up.
'cause
Back to the
that'd be
J's.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's right. That's
You're
a
such
that's
a...
a player gaff.
Yuck.
As you clip-clop your way over to the J's, you spot a very, very done with everything individual coming your direction. Where
Tavish, just pretend that you are supposed to be here.
I do that every place I go to.
Do it especially here.
Understood.
Um, she comes marching right up and just goes, "The dead aren't supposed to be in here. Please go through the door at the end of the hall. Don't make a fuss about it." Because she just pauses and takes a deep breath. "I'm sorry you made it to the wrong place. Through those doors, and you should be sorted out.
Okay, but
Please
what
don't
what
cause a
if we're
mess."
not dead?
She looks at you like you've spoken a different language. But you're here
I'm gonna
in the library, my library. And
can I reach out and poke her in the shoulder gently?
just
Boop.
gonna
Not
give her a
dead.
poke.
Yeah.
And there's this look of, wait, oh shit, I felt that. And then she kind of reaches out and pats Poppyseed.
Oh yeah, he's not dead too.
And she's like, How? How?
Well, the secret is not dying. Wink.
You're... Oh god, now we have living getting in here? You're not supposed to be here. I'm the only one that's supposed to... Why?
We
Why?
came through the ceiling
Oh.
if that helps.
Well, you see,
Move.
Sinra sent us on a quest to go down to Zedia's realm to get some life sparks to return to her so that she can do her job.
I like saying we came through the ceiling better.
Thank you.
She
a
looks
really
at
high
you
ceiling.
again like you've spoken another language when you speak about Sinra. And she goes, my aunt's speaking to someone? And they're not speaking to me. Hello, child. Welcome back. How is you? Good. Oh,
Did your child meow?
well, it's just they squelched.
And I like a meow.
I heard meow.
Meh.
Meow.
Ah, you're the cookie thief. I thought the cookies were going down faster.
These are my first cookies.
I'm just messing with you.
Sir, stop it.
No.
No.
He did not hear you.
He did not hear me.
Mine.
He would have come back and stared at me if he heard me. Oh yeah. So she looks at you and so she stays so that her aunt has spoken to you, but none of them have spoken to her, and she just looks so pissed off at that fact.
Um. Yes.
There is a pause before you hear some books clattering down and some giggles, and her eyes like dart off to the side with just this look of disdain. And she goes, when I finally get my hands on them, they're going in the white room.
What are they? Children or worse?
Children, spirits, ghosts. Why do they keep on getting in? Things I can't. Why?
Have you tried opening minds? I've heard children yearn for them.
I have tried so many things, and more souls keep on getting in here. They're not supposed to be able to get in here, but doors just keep on opening when they're supposed to be locked. I don't know where my aunt is. She's not answering. My dad's not answering. None of them have been answering. I don't know how long it's been, and I am at my wit's end. And you are the first people that I can actually complain about it to, because you're living, and I don't know how you got in here either. And there's nothing about this in any of my memories of history.
Well, do you want us to try and clear out the ghosts? While you look for doors to close? It's been a while since I've ghost hunted.
Who is your dad?
Who is your daddy?
Usually you wait till after the second date to ask who their daddy is. Calm down, Poppyseed.
What? How does that make
There
any sense?
is
He's not wrong.
I'll tell you when you're older. Just pats him in the head.
a wide-eyed blush, and she points at you, Tavish,
Oh,
and she goes, "No,
oh.
no, no." Also Gampion.
Uh, he's still asleep.
Asleep? Why is he? He hasn't slept in ages. Why would he sleep now?
We've all been asleep.
They've all been. Is that why none of them?
Yep.
Yeah.
We just
Yep.
woke up Sinra. What was it?
That's true.
A couple weeks ago? If that.
Don't
And
know,
he
time flies.
and he woke up the smart one, pointing at Poppyseed. He woke up the other one. What was his name?
Ugas.
Ugases?
That one.
Hey, I do
Sluggy
remember my
boy.
history. And what was the first one? Otrix?
Yes.
Poppyseed pulls out a little snail miniature and like holds it out to her.
Takes it with a grin and goes, "Oh yeah, he loves these things for some reason." I've got a room full of them.
Oh, did he send you things too?
She chuckles and goes, every year for my birthday, I get a new one without fail, except for, well, I guess however long they've been asleep, but I've lost track of time because I just always the same here. There is no day, there is no night. There's really there is no track of time here or in the afterlife realms either. So I don't actually know how long it's been. Um, Before I kept track of time by the arrival of the birthday presents. Um, because without fail, for somehow like he would be the one. Well, other than my own father, but sometimes the other ones, it would be early or late. Um, but yeah, without fail, another little one of these guys, or some occasionally a big one. Like I've got a really big snail plushie that I use as a chair sometimes.
Cool.
Makes a mental
Um,
note to request a snail stuffy.
Snail bean bag.
um, that's neither here nor there. Why am I telling you guys these things? Um, you're living people. You're living people. You've talked to them. You've talked to them.
I got a
You've
kiss from
talked.
one.
Ew.
Who kissed
Sinra.
you? Oh, of course she would.
You don't have to sound so grossed out when you ask the question. Jeez.
And yet you didn't turn into a prince.
That's because I'm always a prince. I know my worth.
Well, at least you didn't turn into a frog.
Hey,
Honestly, I'd rather be a frog than a prince. Too much responsibility.
Absolutely. It's more fun this way.
And you got a longer tongue.
Bonus points.
But the superior is 2 tongues.
So, what business do you have here?
We're trying to get to Zedia, I think.
Yeah, I had said before, Sinra sent us on a quest to go get some life sparks from.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If you thought we were all dead, I would assume this is a stop on the way to the afterlife. But I don't
No,
know.
see, that's the thing. This is not supposed to be a stop on the way to the afterlife. We're just connected
Then what is this place?
The library.
Well, I gathered that from all the books, but what kind of library?
Oh, do they not? I just assumed they taught about it.
I never went to school.
Same.
Everyone
There's
that's
a
ever
very
died.
deep sigh from Poppyseed.
um, uh, Everyone that's ever died, their entire life gets transcribed into a book, and it's kept here in the library. I am the librarian. I keep track of the books, make sure they're in their place, and kept neat and tidy for the most part, except for when all hell broke loose and the doors keep on opening and closing at their own fucking whim, and ghosts keep on coming in and out when they shouldn't be, because the spirits are supposed to go into their respective afterlives, not be running around willy-nilly in the realm of the dead. So I don't know why things are broken. Maybe because my aunt's been sleeping on the job.
Well, if we wake
Since
her
you
up,
said,
then she might be able to fix that.
um,
Well, I don't think technically that we can.
Right. Good point. Don't want to violate our contract. Poppy, you're up.
I, I,
You go look for a goddess, we go hunt ghost children. It's a fair trade.
Oh,
We've already done it once before.
slides
Yes.
off Poppyseed. Let's fucking go.
Proceeds to cock gun with malicious intent.
Oh my
Cocks
god.
glaive with malicious
See?
intent.
Let's
here's
go beat some
the
children.
click of the gun. Immediately locks eyes on you, freaking Gar, and goes, no.
Very sheepishly, half cocks gun and draws a sword. Is this more to your liking? I understand not wanting to damage the books with projectiles.
You damage
case
the
scenario.
book. I do make you part of the dead.
I'll take your word for it. I'm good not fucking with librarians. They have too much knowledge.
Too much time on their hands, too.
Yes. So, no firearms, no explosives, no...
No sex jokes.
No fire.
Now that's just cruel. No fire?
No,
Fuck, you're
she's
getting
told
rid
me
of all the
no,
fun.
so
Well, she
no
told you no.
fire, no
that's true.
acid, no
Okay,
water.
I can't make sex jokes. You guys can.
Well, I guess we're beating the ghost children the old-fashioned way. Cracks knuckles.
To death? Again? God, I love being a paladin.
Looks at the cracking knuckles. How do you crack your knuckles? Do you have knuckles?
He's doing the sound with his beak.
It's just
You're
clacking
letting
them
go
all
my
together.
secret.
It's like the trick with the nose. You do it with your teeth.
How
I
do
don't
we
have a
think on two.
nose. Just a couple little holes.
Noses are overrated. They get in the way of things. So, where were the children last seen?
She points in the last direction the giggles came from.
Yar har fiddly dee, let's go fuck some kids up. And begins to happily make my way over there.
And which way to Zedia? Poppyseed's just face palming.
The rest of the party is on an adventure to beat children.
We're smiling about
Kids,
Where
beating up
have
kids,
we
killing-
seen this before?
Like 5
Man, it's a
sessions
villain
ago.
campaign.
What is it with
This is
and
starting to become a theme.
Poppyseed, she leads you to a door that does happen to be open again, and she just lets out a heavy sigh and goes, it's supposed to stay locked. It's closed all the time. All the time. Who keeps opening it? I don't know. Anyways, through here, there's my child just messed up on the game that they're playing, but she's like, fuck. Um, oh, she goes, there's different, like, sections, and all of them are supposed to be, like, locked up tight, and they're supposed to be, like, keys and things that connect up that you need to get the other thing to open to get to her. And I don't know if any of it is in its right locations or places or areas at the moment. Um, so good luck, I guess.
Oh, great. Thanks.
So I mean, I could point out like she doesn't step out of the library, but she kind of like leans and point. Actually, right page. So I make sure I describe the right rooms in the right order. She kind of points and goes, "Okay, so this one that's directly left of this door here, um, is the hallway of the scribes and the scrivener. They're the ones that translate the tapestries into the books. Um, again, that's where they're supposed to be. Um, after that is where all the strands of life are being pulled in from, creating the new tapestries that, if you look up, are still being woven just fine. Like that process is still happens to be working. Um, After that, the other wall has um. Well, it's a hallway that is well, it's a doozy. And after that hallway is the lobby to the afterlife. Um, and then you've got um well, you've got this one that's a bit of a loop. Um, you might as well just, she points right across. You might as well just not go through that one. You're just gonna loop back in. Um, then how's your like mental stability?
I'd like to believe that it is very well.
Good. Because this other one, I call it the Hall of Fright. I don't know what it's actually called, but it takes your worst nightmares and tries to put you through them. Um,
Oh, trust
People,
me, for the past month or so, I've been going through a nightmare.
We are innocent. Have not been proven guilty.
Well, whatever you've been going through, like, quadruple it.
4 Tavishes. Okay.
And, like, increase how much you hate it. Or are afraid of it. Or just how much you dislike the whole thing. And that's what that hall does. And at the end of it, it has the white rooms. So their rooms all right. That's where the bad souls go. Or also the souls that don't think they're good enough to move on or ready to move on. But mostly it's just full of the bad souls. And then there's the child's hall. Don't let them pull you in, you won't get out. But then there's the Forever Kid Playland that they're in. And in each of these sections there's supposed to be a key or two. She thinks about it, goes, no, not two. They each have a key in them. That's supposed to be able to open Zedia's door to get to her, because she didn't want any of them to just be able to open it and complain. Or, I mean, it's not like she doesn't listen to complaints. She does take time, would take time to listen and help and learn. She's very caring, actually. Which is why I've been so confused about what's been going on lately. I wish I could say I'm not old enough to handle this shit, but like I am, unfortunately. I don't really know what else I can impart you with knowledge-wise, because well, yeah, I just don't really know much more.
Well, I guess Poppyseed will just start trotting towards the first hall that she mentioned, which was the scribes.
As you exit the library into the main area, which happens to be titled the Loom, you clip-clopping, and you just, almost as if it's right next to your ear, you hear the quietest, like, shh.
Stop. One leg is like up in the air just to listen.
You then hear a, they're sleeping. You don't want to wake them.
Oh, shit.
Here you go.
And you roll me a perception check.
Wisdom or perception check, you say?
Perception.
Oh, hot damn. Another 19.
You as you have the one raised hoof and you're like looking around. You notice that the door that she called the child's hall is cracked open.
The hmm. So the door to the children's area is cracked open?
Correct.
Yeah, okay. Why is only one of
Well, time for stealth haunts. Do 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 do. Clip clop.
Show stealth.
A 13.
13. Hey, child. Since you are a ground person right now and pretty close to the drawers, I just now realized I forgot to grab my dice. It should be bottom drawer.
shit. I just ate a fruit off straight off the tree.
The little brown box
It's
in the top. Yeah. Thank you.
my tea. How much? Yeah, take the tea bag
How do I get on this? Then the bottom of the box is a little sticky.
out. Gina!
You were good for now. Your stealth is stealthing properly. Also, why is there a video that very very much so sounds like you squirting barbecue sauce into a fish's mouth?
I am innocent. There are no bass up here.
Seasoning. He was
I
hungry.
done that. What are you gonna
I'll never be able to replicate that feeling of flavor again. Cursed.
Sauce.
Gone.
Forbidden knowledge on the
Stored 'em.
bass.
Would I really pour barbecue sauce down a largemouth bass's throat?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is it a question that you really wanted to answer for? Because
Make food.
Y'all are insane.
In my defense, I was less
Um,
unsupervised.
y'all regularly need adultier adults, and it's hilarious.
Damn it.
Um, you, yeah. So you stealth successfully. Where are you going?
Over to the kids section. But I will be right back.
I don't want you.
Okay. In that case, hunting
Time to beat a
squad.
child.
I'm gonna put that in out of context. Quote fixed where
Jump cut to like that animated video of Batman where he's just like beating the shit out of somebody and it's like, you're next.
I'm going
Except
to use a
it's the
child to
portal
beat
beating
another
a child. Beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Yes, I must.
I've done that in your campaign.
Yes, you have a couple of times.
It's very satisfying.
Flower, put egg, and flour. Mom, I made flour, put egg, and flour soup.
Roll. What? Survival to track a ghost?
I thought you were about to say roll to beat the child.
I mean that too, but not yet. You need to find them first.
You need to find them first.
Roll to find a punching bag.
Is that right? Is that for anybody who's trying to hunt them?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Survival
Yep.
24.
Nice.
Oh, I'm actually proficient survival.
Wait, are they considered undead?
Natural fucking 20.
Yes.
We are
Yes,
finding
they
children,
are.
and we are beating the shit out of them tonight,
I
boys.
get
For a
advantage.
total 28.
I get a 20.
Well, we're
Not a net 20, but I get a 24.
Oh wait, we're doing undead. Fucking divine
Yes.
sense. Duh.
Oh yeah, you can just you just know where they are.
I know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet, not behind total cover.
Oh shit. You
Tavish is just
spent
like
fucking
that
It's like,
way.
oh
long
wait,
to
Paladin
die.
thinks I could do shit.
Tavish can sniff them out.
That smile
I
always
can,
gets
I can
me.
smell you.
Tavish, you immediately sense oh, my phone pooped. Weird. Am I back? Hello? Are you alive? Am I alive? Did I unpotato?
Yes.
I
Okay.
forgot you had that emote.
I forgot I did too. I was like, wait, I have a sniffing emote. I can smell them.
God damn it.
Oh,
Sniffing? Oh, yeah, you do have that. Is a sniffing emote, alright.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
oh boy.
You gonna
Smell
lure
the
the
ghost.
children out with Mickey Mouse or some shit?
Jesus Christ.
Are you fucked?
Do it again.
I'll
Hey,
fucking do it
kids.
again.
We got Mickey Mouse and free candy, kids. Come on out.
Oh my god.
And then we kill them. Again.
Kill them. We just very
Ooh,
gently
kill 'em.
caress their faces with a sharp knife.
We're just
Multiple
laying them back
times
to
with
rest
sword.
respectfully with
Danger.
the mace.
We're not
Mace.
strangers. Just no, we're pretty strange, but we're not strangers. We're sociopaths.
What could be stranger than this?
hate that this is making me laugh. Oh my gosh.
Anyway, where are the children? we have to
That
kill.
was a very evil laugh.
Don't worry about it.
Weird.
Show me the ghosties.
The demanding tone of where are the children?
Where are the children?
Y'all are
Where
frightening.
are they? Show me the kids.
There are
Where are
three
the
of
other children
them
going?
that are huddled about 4 rows away. Ahead of you, there are two others, 2 rows away behind you.
Start sniffing around. Pass on the information. There's 4 that way, and then there's 2 that way. And also, runs off towards the 4.
I
Fuck
don't
hell.
have any stuffed animals. Damn it.
Jesus.
You put them on string. Bit.
Oh, that was Sim. Never mind.
Well then, can I drown a child in mayonnaise without making a mess in the library?
Quote that. If you quote nothing else, quote that. Jesus Christ.
That's
Child in mayonnaise.
I want that on your fucking tombstone, dude. When you die in real life,
Jokes on
I
you,
want
I
people to be
can't wait to die.
confused. And visit your ass, and they're just like, "What the? What the? Mate? What?" And they just wonder if you ever got it answered. Did he make a mess in the library? God, I need to know. Let's find out.
You forgot without making a mess in the library. That's very important.
I'm
context.
adding it. I'm adding it. Don't worry.
See, I got all excited, but then I remembered the potion of turbo diarrhea was a possession of Sim.
Yeah, that was a sim possession.
I think Kroven is really thankful about that right now.
Hey, you put it to good use.
We did. Then we had a cursed toilet seat that turned them to stone.
Jesus.
To crystal.
Like nightmares. Forever shitting on a crystal shitter.
The last porcelain throne you'll ever rest on.
I turned people into Elvis.
Get Elvis.
Or Louis B. Armstrong.
Well,
Oh.
I don't have that spell. Like, damn it! I'm playing the wrong fucking class for what I want to do. It bothers me.
How about I have y'all roll initiative? I feel like that's important.
28.
Cool.
Gar's
12.
really excited to beat some kids.
Homie is so
I
fucking
cannot stress this enough. Fuck them kids. They assholes.
I need to find that beam now.
Yes, you do. Why did you just do why did you do a penis emoji out of vectors and numbers?
What?
I see balls, papules, and pointy tip.
You know, Freud says that we see what we want to.
Circumcised emoji.
Circumcised emoji. Probably
Circumcise
snipped
me,
your fucking
Captain.
emoji's tip.
Oh my god.
Circumcise me,
about that.
Kevin. Jesus.
Oh yeah, my initiative was 21. Jesus, I just realized I have a +9 to initiative.
I got a +10.
Put those on the other group. Okay. Tavish, you're heading towards the group of 4s,
Yep.
right? Okay. I've got to put all these numbers in order now.
Oh. I'd really like to know why tequila makes me burp.
Better the tequila burps than the whiskey shits.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Does whiskey make people shit for some reason?
See, luckily I don't get whiskey shits.
Man, I don't remember this part of the song.
I have cleaned many of whiskey shit out of the groover.
Tequila makes her ass fall out.
You need new friends.
A little bit.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Why? Why? Let's go. Get out of context. That's too.
Air. Ooh. I'm fucking crying.
That one really got your funny bone, didn't it?
Close to home.
Um, Tavish, since you took off in a sprint, I will give you a surprise round.
Hell yeah. I want to smack the closest one with my Terrorblade. Just swat at it.
Roll to hit the ghost.
I'll give it the good old college try. That'll be 28.
That does hit the ghost.
Let's see if this works. 17 damage, which is slashing. And then I believe, unless they've fucked me over, I can still... Yep. I'm going to do some radiant damage to that. I'm going to smite it. Smite this child.
Smite the child.
Destroy the child.
Just kind of like swish through the ghost with the glaive, and then as it hits, smite. 15 radiant damage.
And 15. 32 total.
Ooh, plus 1d8 against undead or fiends. So another 1d8.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Another 5, so 20 radiant damage total.
So 37 damage total altogether. Okay.
And then I'm I'm gonna wait because I have another attack, but I'm gonna wait for the others to see what the fuck happens.
You did just like the smacking the crap out of like a teenager-esque like age ghost, like looking ghost, and you just hear, "What the crap, man!"
Oh no.
And like that nasally prepubescent kid voice.
I should have
Oh.
smited again.
Dear God, we're beating up 90s children.
Good.
Don't have a cow.
Hi, Karam.
To start the initiative at proper now, guard.
So, you said that there were 2 in the other direction, yes?
Yes, there's 4 one way, 2 the other way.
Cool. I would like to be very, very quiet and creep up behind them. And a big, strong turtle. My plan, but I can't use gun in here, so I'm gonna just use the magical power of friendship and violence. And this describes what my plan is fairly well.
Get into the right channel.
Yes, I did put it in the right channel.
No, I
Just a
thought I
second.
have to get to the right channel.
Ah,
Oh.
skulls are squishy, especially with enough force. Like a melon.
Let's see how well ghosts do or do not squish.
Pretty much. Nothing, to my knowledge, nothing can survive without its head. Oh no, head.
Make your attack roll.
Would that be strength added or?
You're just using your hands?
Yes.
Yeah, that would be your strength.
Okay, with a magical +5, that is a grand total of 21 to hit.
That does hit. For very important purposes, do your hands count as magical weapons by any chance?
You know, That's a good question. I have a magical ring on.
But you're not.
To slap a ghost.
Yeah,
The
but-
magical ring does not equate the hands, the
But,
unarmed strike,
my
and magic.
my argument here though is, have you ever been punched by someone wearing a fucking ring? It hurts a lot more than not being hit with a ring.
Yes, but that still does not equate the magical versus non-magical of the entire punch.
A punch more of a squish, but I
Does a
Well,
ghost
bitch slap,
does a
whatever.
ghost
Like,
feel?
well, no. So in that case, no.
Okay.
But 6 damage, which rolled.
but
God,
everyone just
I could. It's true.
I
Did everyone just straight up potato?
Major. So my potato.
you're back.
Nah, you're
Yeah,
good.
better now.
Okay.
Yeah, because Grogan and Gar just potato hard as shit for me.
Yeah, they're a fucking.
I can-
All I heard was like just intermittent like
They were a fucking potato salads. They're so far down there.
I'm gonna slather my tits with mustard so I can be a mustard potato salad.
Do that in front of the children.
Why?
I'm here to kill the children, not traumatize them.
Why not both?
Because one gets you put on a list.
How much was the damage?
6 points of damage.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
Wait, no, that also counts as an action. So are these teenagers as well?
These ones look like, 11, 12 sort of vibes.
Okay, so they're bitchy. Could I roll a stealth check real quick to determine if I had not been seen? Because that's really going to determine what I do with my next part of the turn. Because I have a really funny idea. Funny for me.
Sure.
That's a mod 20.
Oh yeah, you were definitely sneaking in well enough.
Okay, then I would like to cast invisibility so it seems like the other one attacks the other one, so they just start duking it out. Ghost on ghost violence.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. I'm gonna roll for ghost on ghost violence. Oh,
What's better than killing children
100%?
yourself? Making them kill each other.
That one definitely thinks the other one slapped it. And you hear, what the crap, man? And then there is fighting. Fighting has ensued.
I've done my job. I'm gonna just slowly creep away and let these kids hurt themselves. So I can break it up as a great savior later on. Haha! Go to your room, or back to wherever you came from.
Wait, are you telling them to go to their room?
No.
That okay.
I'm gonna
I
let them
wasn't.
beat each other up a little bit.
You're gonna let them be okay.
It's good for them.
And build character. Right now, why did I see a picture of a male nurse flash up on my screen?
Don't worry about it.
In my preview window of messages sent. Oh, he's got tentacles too. Adorable.
I know. That's why I said it.
Okay. Um. Gad.
Oh boy.
This-
Uh. Since it's made out of special materials, would the blade on my new gun count as magical? I'm not sure.
Your new gun, because of the materials that's in it, would count as magical.
Yeet. Time to bayonet a child. That is a 23 to hit the closest one.
That does hit.
Hell yeah. 2d6.
Mm.
10 points of damage on the first attack.
And then, I forgot to ask, are you going to the group of 4?
Whichever is closer.
Technically the group of 2 is closer. Those are also
Okay.
the ones that Gad has, no, Gar has pitted on each other.
Okay, so if they're fighting each other, then I will go to the group of 4.
Okay. Then that one, you bayonet. And you see that one, just kind of dissipate, almost as if it's like sloughing off into the cosmos. And the other 3 look at you and Tavish and go, "Why'd you do that, man?"
You
We're
need to
putting
be
you in timeout.
quiet in the library. And he will go to stab the next one. Oh shit. D20 just rolled straight off my desk.
There's no shouting in the library. Stabs with a gun.
No running in the halls. That would be a mod 20 to hit on the second one.
This is one crazy ass hall monitor, I swear.
That does in fact hit.
The hall monitor has a gun.
So
Everybody
just a standard
run.
hall monitor then.
The hall monitor has a gun.
Plus 4 is 13 points of damage on the second hit.
Team. That guy.
Um, I don't believe I can attack as a bonus action unless I'm shooting one of my pistols. So that is all I will do.
That's all you do. Okay. You can hear the sounds of a slap fight in the other aisle. Followed by, in your guys' aisle, the shout of, "They can send us back! Everyone, scatter!" And the three that are left in that row all dart in opposite directions. That does, however,
Opportunity attack?
yeah, attack of opportunity. They're not smart. They're just trying to get
Yeah.
away.
It destroy the child.
Do I get one as well? Because I can reach 10 feet.
You do,
Oh
indeed.
boy.
Math. That's a 22 to hit.
That does.
I only have a 17.
12 points of damage.
12 points. That is. It's still not re-dead.
Damn it.
Tavish, your 17 still hits.
Woo. Can I smite on this attack?
You cannot smite on opportunity of words.
Really?
Darn.
Goddamn.
I thought they had stayed active.
The rules of smite is any melee attack that hits.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, I thought.
I know
never
this
mind.
because
I must be thinking of
I've
something
played 2
else.
paladins. Paladins are my favorite. In one of the recent
it's
games
a
we've
no
been
action.
playing, I got banned from playing Paladin because
That's hilarious.
Fuck it, we ball. 3d8, let's go. 9 slashing damage, another 19 radiant.
Same guy. Gadhead or different guy?
I hope so, yeah. Same guy.
I have to math now. What were the two numbers again?
It is going to be 28 because it was 19 and 9.
28. Okay.
We.
Yeah, that's enough to make that one just a little too.
Shout at the other two. You two are next, you shits.
You hear, "You can't catch us!"
Tell that to your 2 re-dead friends.
Tavish, it is your turn proper now.
Beautiful. My turn proper. I'm going to use the full action Divine Sense once again. Where'd they go?
They are both 40 feet away. But from you, one's left, the other one's right.
I will point out the left one and then dart to the right towards the other one. Just one's that way, one's this way. Sprints. And that'll be me, I think.
Kari.
Yes.
It is your turn.
She is going towards the other one. You said 40 feet.
Yes.
Joke's on them. She has 45 feet. Anyways.
Nice.
She is going to try. I don't know if she's tall enough. Can she reach him?
Why wouldn't she be able to?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Yeah, you can reach.
Okay. Yeah, she is going to be. After damn. She's gonna use her cactus sword. Wait not. Go after him twice.
Hit the little prick with a little prick.
Exactly. Isn't it funny
Give
how
him a
annoying a
cactus
little
or a
prick
family
can be?
tree.
That's a dirty 20. And then 24.
Both hit.
How it still works. So whenever okay, that doesn't and rapier as well as an hit that deals detective fine damage both, which is 2d4 and a d6. Do this one. So it's 14 piercing for that. 2d4. 14. That's 4. That's 18. I mean, that's 21
21.
for the first. They said they both, so I need to do the second. 11 damage. And then. Ooh, that's a 4. Come on. Gimme. That's plus 5 of. I got max and then minimum. God damn it.
Oh.
Gotta love D4s. Anyways. That's another 5, and then this is another 2. So I think I said 11. So let's log real quick.
So 20. No. So
See. The second one is 18.
18. Yeah.
21 and an 8.
21 and 18. That is 39. You get looked at like you have done the most heinous crime, and he goes, "Holy crap, man! We're just trying to have fun."
Nope. Nothing fine. You go away. Time to go.
Um, it is now the one that is in the what is it doing, child?
Mm-hmm.
I got distracted by my spawn. Oh yes, the two that are in battle with each other. You hear, um, like the hint of a hint of battle, like record like high school / middle school like fighting brawl sounds, but then like run that noise through a dampener. And that's kind of the sound. Run it through water. I don't know. The other one is the one that Kari just attacked it. Um, and it's going to do something back. Um, um, Kari,
No.
make me a charisma save, please.
Okay. Like I have extra bonuses to every other save except charisma. Don't you laugh at me, sir.
I found your one weakness.
Yeah, that's a 4.
You are now a backseat driver.
Oh?
Um, you no longer have control of your body. The ghost does. You are possessed.
Oh, never mind. Tavish isn't high enough level.
Ghost in your blood. Do cocaine about it.
You've got ghosts in your blood.
Got ghosts in your blood and they won't go.
Because if you're a high enough level paladin, you basically just say no to possession.
Um,
I am but a wee bab, level 4.
Yeah, I think it's like level 16 or 17 or something.
Oh yeah, no.
I was like, wait, Tavish can say no. And then I was like, wait, we are currently, what, level 10?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
um, yeah, the ghost in front of Kari just kind of disappears.
Quick, beat the shit out of Kari.
Pepperoncinis.
Okay.
I didn't think this was gonna be a way for me to make a new character sheet.
Gar, it is your turn.
So there are two ghosts left fighting in front of me, yes?
Yes, the two ghosts are still fighting in front of you.
Perfect. So they're not paying attention. I'm invisible. I have a plan. I'm going to quietly pull out my longsword and swing it with both hands, trying to catch both of their necks. And as I swing, I'm going to press my button to make it light on fire. Self-contained fire, not throwing fire, is safer in the library. And because I am invisible, I have advantage, I believe.
You do have an advantage, yes.
I rolled the same number twice. Does a 24 hit?
Yeah.
Then that is going to be 11 points. Wait, I need to roll this other dice too because of fire. Oh, that's going to be 16 points of damage.
Nice.
And then if they're still standing, I'm going to backswing at them. Because I can. I am a weed whacker for children.
Do it again.
Children. That's a 18.
That does hit.
Oh. That is
They
15
do
points of
know of your
damage.
existence now, though.
Yes. They will take 15 more points of damage, and I will quietly whisper, "No fighting in the library," as I proceed to fight in the library. And decapitate children. Is it really fun if you're decapitating children? Nah. Librarian sanctioned violence.
It is librarian sanctioned violence this time. Gad, unless there was something else you could do, Gar.
Maybe actually. Secondly, I can't. I can't use flamethrowers in here, boo. Nope, that's all I can do. Being in a library cramps my style.
Yes. Gad, it is your turn.
Oh boy. This is what, 40 feet away to the closest one?
Technically, the closest ones are the ones Gar has been attacking. Otherwise, yeah, 40 feet, either direction. Though, the one that Kari went after seems to have vanished.
Don't worry, she has it handled.
Hang on.
I don't know
Here you go.
what it doesn't say. Oh, as an action. Never mind. Oh, Jesus, I just looked at my potion count. Holy shit. Anyways.
It just has yes on it.
How close is Kari?
Kari's probably more
Actually-
like
before I even start on this plan, being about 150 years old or so, would I have seen any type of possession before in my life?
Roll Arcana or History.
Oh boy. They're the same number. Oh, 19.
Um, you you've heard of possessions. I would say you definitely think something's up because it did seem to go towards Kari before seeming to disappear, and she's kind of just standing there, like nonplussed at the moment. Um,
How far away is Kari?
like 35 feet.
Uh, Hold on. Oh, it's an action to press the button. Wait, I have action surge. I'm a fighter. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to use. I only have a speed of 30 feet, so I'm going to use an action to dash to get to Kari. I'm going to action surge. And I am going to stuff my immovable rod down like the back of Kari's shirt or like coat or whatever. And click the button. And then I'm going to move the extra 25 feet away.
You're
Just stay.
all right. Yeah. Um. Yeah, I mean, it's in Kari's voice, it's in Kari's body, but you hear, oh, come on.
Stay put and think about what you've done.
Um, is that all you were doing for now?
Well, because I can't reach any of the other ones unless the two are within range. But I'd also use both actions, so yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. Um, that one and that one are next to Gar. Um, um, I don't even know if this is gonna work on him or not, but Gar, the child ghosty that is next to you, is going to attempt to scare the crap out of you with a horrifying visage. Make a wisdom save, please and thank you.
Wisdom is an 18.
Do, 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 do. You have passed. You are not the frightened by it trying to do the spook. It fails doing the spook. And you can tell it is quite butthurt that it didn't spook you properly.
I'm gonna Fortnite dance on it as a reaction. Really gotta rub it into the teenagers.
It is the next one's turn that happens to be running from Tavish. And it's just keep it on moving. It don't want to get caught.
So how close did I get to it?
What was your movement?
I have 35 feet.
You have 35 feet. Oh, did you you only ran right up to it, so you were like right damn near close to it. Oh, you have a 10-foot reach, don't you?
Yeah.
You could give it a little pap on the butt.
I'm giving it a pat on the butt. 29 to hit.
That does it.
That's a
Just-
little putt.
Yeah, and just for funsies, let's burn that last spell slot and go ahead and smite it again. So that's going to be 12 damage from slashing and 10 radiant damage. I rolled really low.
Okay. That's that one's turn. That one's dead. Tavish, it is your turn.
Where did the one that I just hit go? wanna kill it
You can get right up on it again.
Smack.
Because you are the quick enough with your reach.
27 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay, I only did 9 damage that time.
Oh.
But the fun part is I have multiple attacks, 30 to hit.
Hot damn, okay.
I rolled a 19. So that's 9 damage on the first hit, 15 damage on the second hit, and then I will bonus action of Polearm Master.
You don't even need a bonus action.
Oh.
For that last one, it's just...
I'm not even swinging the glaive like an actual glaive. I'm swinging the glaive like you would try to do to get like a bug out of your house with a broom. It's like, go, shoot, fuck off. Smacking it with the side of it.
That's beautiful.
And that's me.
Mother.
What child? Right, are you enjoying your VR time over there?
Yes.
Um, Kari. Oh wait, you're possessed. And immovable rotted.
I'm in a timeout.
You are in a timeout. Right, that was just like salt to the wound. Kari! Oh yeah, you're possessed.
Kari! Stupid. Next turn. I spend my entire turn action, bonus action, reaction to laugh at Kari.
Kari is duct taped to the floor.
You duct taped our lizard.
Um, that one is the one that is immovable rotted. It's upset that it can't play around with its puppet. And then the other one is with Gar. And it's gonna touch you. You can get touched by a ghost.
What, the one that tried to scare me?
Um, yeah. That group. I don't think a 15 touches
Nope.
you. It goes to place a hand on you, it goes to pap you, and just whiffs it.
Puts hand on metal plates.
Gar, it's your turn.
So I got one that tried to scare me and one that tried to touch me. The one that tried to touch me, I just turn to look at. And I want to hit it with both hands on a sword. I will be the traumatic event for these child. That is a math brain work 18.
That hits.
I need my D10 and my D6. Oh, that'll be 17 points of damage for the first one.
Well, that one's popped now.
Just kind of snap my head to the one that tried to scare me. And I'm going to waggle both tongues at it. And then I'm going to hit that one as well. Fear me. I am the giant metal turtle. That's a 23. And math is
Yep.
hard when your brain doesn't work. That would be 14 plus 5 is 19 points of damage.
Oh, that one goes pop too.
I am the
Pop
traumatic
goes the
event.
children.
And other fun games with a microwave.
Um, you are out of initiative adjacent. Because there's the immovable possessed Kari.
I'm gonna just hit the gritty.
My God.
Thanks, I hate it.
That's what the gritty is. Okay.
You guys contemplate what you want to do with Kari. We'll pop back to Poppyseed.
Pop back to Poppyseed.
Yep.
Pop up. Poppyseed was sneaking into the kid room.
You sneaking into it? Do the sneaking?
Yeah.
You do the sneaking and you peek in, and you see this long bridge. It looks like a stone bridge, but there is nothing around it. At the other end, a door, and it just seems like this whole area is just space. Just you see stars twinkling in the distance.
No key in sight, eh?
No key in sight.
Mm. Well, back to the scribes.
You pop your head back out. Do you close the door or do you leave it cracked open?
Uh. Would Poppyseed close the door? Nah. He'd still leave it cracked open.
You go over to the scribes. And you're walking through, and um, you see it's like little cubicle after little cubicle of these cloaked entities. You can't see their faces very well. And they are just scribbling away with their words. They occasionally look up at a tapestry and whichever one that they are working on at the time, and then look back down at their pages as they write. Some of them, their stacks of pages are larger than the other. And you notice as you're walking past, some of them just aren't doing anything at the moment. They've got a tapestry, but they're just kind of chilling. One of them notices you and gives a little wave.
Wave back. You wouldn't happen to know where to find a key, would you?
You feel this like presence in your mind before you hear the words, what key might you be looking for?
The one of them that can open the way to Zedia.
Oh, those ones. Um, if you can get the Scrivener to actually open their door, um, there's one in there, but they've been pretty staunch about keeping themselves locked in since the children keep opening up their door and running amok and getting out. Um, we've off and on been taking more breaks than we really technically should. Um, just because of the muck. I mean, I just had one of them come in here and screw my pages about, and I lost track of where I was on the tapestry, so I threw the pages away and then just decided to sit here for a little bit. Because that was a bit upsetting. Now I have to start all over on that poor soul's life.
Uh, d- what do you mean start over?
Start writing the book over.
So all of the books just contain someone's life.
Oh, yes. They've got to get to the library somehow.
I see. Could you point me to the direction of the Scrivener's door?
Oh, just down the hall further. At the very end.
Thank you. The Poppyseed will keep trotting down to the door. And he'll give it a knock.
There is um a bit of a pause before finally a what supplies do you need this time?
The key to Zedia's realm, please.
There you hear what look like tip tappy footsteps before the door cracks open and out looks a very um bug-esque individual. Um looks at you and blinks and goes, "You're not one of my scribes."
Uh, you are correct.
You're also not dead. Do we have to deal with the living now too? Were you supposed to be born?
Uh,
Is this
I would.
is this like a pre-life check?
No. I'm certainly hoped that I was supposed to be born. I am. You are also correct that I am not dead. Um, I've been sent down here to wake up Zedia. And in order to do that, I need one of the keys. All of the keys. All of the keys? Yes.
I mean, her door does need multiple, so yeah, looks you over. Is what makes you think I will just give you the key?
Well, if Zedia was awake, it would certainly make your task much easier, as there would be someone here to seek out the children that keep escaping.
There's a nod, and that is very reasonable logic. And I am so done with those children getting out. They've really, I mean, they're worse than we've had to deal with some murderers loose too. I don't know if they've actually been put back or not. You might want to keep a lookout for murderers while you're out and about. Just in case.
I will
Oh.
certainly keep that in mind.
Um, you'd think they'd be more of a nuisance than the children, but turns out the children have been the biggest nuisance. When they've been in an eternal playland for an indeterminate amount of time, they just think everything's play, 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 no matter where they are, and that causes issues out here. So yes, I'm going to give you the key. And he reaches around his neck, unclasping a necklace with a piece at the end of it that's a very particular shape. And there's a few other ones, and once you put them all in the door, it'll open.
Wonderful. Do you know if the kids area had a key at all?
It should have one, yes.
So, would it help if, after I had left that area, if I closed their door?
Yes, their door being closed does help for a while, but for some reason it keeps popping back open, and we're not certain why. Maybe the murderers have something to do with that. Not quite certain.
Has
Um,
anyone checked the hinges, because sometimes, like, an offset hinge might just keep a door open.
I'm not well versed in that sort of thing, so I don't know if anyone else has. I certainly haven't, and neither have any of my scribes. Um, so maybe someone in the lobby, but they don't ever leave the lobby. I don't think they can.
Either way,
So yeah, I really doubt anyone's actually looked into that.
well, uh, when I head over, I will take a look. Which I suppose that's where I should be heading now. Thank you for your time, and Poppyseed will just trot off.
You gotta hear him, but it's been a while since I've seen anything about a Centaur. So you kind of clicks as the door closed.
Back over to the kid murderer section.
No.
Yep.
Um, you trot back over to the kids section.
Well, first off, I have to check these hinges.
um, investigation.
Investigation. What is my bonus to investigation? It's pretty high. Oh, yeah. But the low roll sucked. 15.
There doesn't seem anything. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong with the hinges.
Maybe they need to get a baby gate. A little corral.
They need them door handle covers the kids
Yeah.
can't like figure out how to use, right?
Yeah. It's just slightly too big for their hands.
Yeah.
Well, I said to stay quiet, so Poppyseed's gonna try and stealth again inside.
What is your stealth?
Oh shit! This dice is like hot tonight. 19 stealth.
Oh, nice. You are silent.
This is the dice that
The
turned
quietest clapped. Um, you expertly tippy hoof. And make your way to the door at the other side of this bridge. Um, and because you so expertly tippy hoof, You are none the wiser to anything that is around. As you open the door, you see into this wonderland, this child playland. The area that you are looking into is like a forest of like the best tree forts and tree houses that you have ever seen made. They've got slides down them that lead to the ground. There's some of them that look like they are pirate ships. Um, there's bridges that connect all of them together. There's stairs from the ground to up to some. There's knotted ropes. There's rope ladders. There's swings. It is just pure kid playland. And there are kids running around and giggling and playing.
Well, they're awake now. Well, Poppyseed will just trot out into the open.
You trot out into the open, and you are immediately spotted by a few of them. And they run up to you. They're like, "Wow! Hey, Mister, can you give us a ride?"
Well, that depends. Could I get a key that opens Zedia's door?
Yeah, a couple of them look like confused at each other, but when one of the older ones of the bunch goes, "Oh, we don't have the secret key. Only the best one does. Only the big kid does. The best big kid."
Who is the best big kid?
Oh, and he kind of thinks and gets, "Is that who is it right now?" And the other one goes, "You mean like Big Brother?" I'm like, yeah, that one. He goes, "Oh, um, that's Ryan."
Ryan. Where is Ryan?
Playing somewhere?
Poppyseed, claps his hand once. Okay. Who wants to go on a flying ride to go find Ryan? Who would like to help me?
All of them raise their hands.
Uh, oh, that is a lot of you. I can take 2, maybe 3.
They huddle, and there is some talking, and then um 3 of them go up to you.
Okay, perfect. And Poppyseed like kneels down so that they can climb up on his back.
It is not graceful in the slightest as they scramble up.
I am now a show pony. I'm a ride at the fair. I will cast Fly on myself. And then, start flying around and see if they can find Ryan.
Fly through the air with the greatest of ease.
Yeah.
Promise I have no magic keys. Let's roll some perceptions for the kiddos. Well, it's not great when I get a 7, a 9, and a 12. Two of them are absolutely distracted with describing the different areas as we're flying over. As you're flying over them, they're still like looking, but it's like oh, there's Jamie, and oh, there's Sasha. Hi, Steven! Look at me, I'm in the air! Like, as they see people that they recognize, or, like, their friends. One of them, however, has stayed, like, eyes on the prize. Like, I'm in the air, on the flying horse, I'm doing a job, this is so cool. It just hasn't happened to spot the child yet.
Well, shit. Um, are there any favorite places that Ryan likes to play around?
They point off in towards the distance. You see this mountain, and they go, Candy Mountain. It's on the islands of sweets and sugars. You actually have to use a special boat to get through the chocolate waters to get to the island. Except for sometimes it moves a little bit and connects. So then you can just run across. But that can be dangerous if you don't time it right. Because if you fall in the chocolate, you're gonna be there for like, well, there's some people that's fallen in and we still haven't seen them back yet. So we don't know where it goes. It's kind of scary.
As much as I love hearing about this chocolatey abyss, how long would it take for us to get there?
I don't know how fast can you fly towards that mountain.
Uh, faster than I can run.
They kind of that's really fast.
Okay, well, then hang on to something. Poppies is gonna fucking charge.
Zip zip zooming.
Yeah.
You heckin' zoom, and they hold on for dear life. As um as you're just flying top speeds. And once you get over to the island of sugars and sweets, they all beg to be put down so they can explore and also eat. And they try and convince you to partake in the sugary goodness that is all around.
Oh, no, thank you. That would ruin my teeth. Just here to look for Ryan now.
You they point out a um different big kid. They go, one of those. Oh, there's Austin. I think that's like Brian's best friend.
Well, you have been a very wonderful help. Toodles.
Just like that.
Poppyseed leaves. Go talk to the
Nice.
other kid.
There's a beaming smile. As you're walking away, you can hear, "Did you hear that? I've been a big help." And you trot off to this kid that probably looks 10 or 11 compared to the like 7-year-old sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and he is sitting on the ground eating is that what looks like a branch, but the branch is clearly made out of chocolate, and instead of leaves on the branch, it's like swirled up cotton candy, and he's just munching.
Uh, excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt your uh, chocolate stick cotton candy confectionery treat. Do you happen to know where Ryan is?
Who's asking?
Me. I'm standing right in front of you.
No, I mean like why?
Well, because it's of the utmost importance that I need his help.
But that's like something the adults would say, and we don't want to talk to the adults. You look like an adult.
But I also look like a horse.
You do look like a horse. That's confusing. Why do you look like a horse?
Perhaps I would tell you if you told me where Ryan is.
Hmm. And you're not with the nannies? You're not with the adults?
No. Trust me,
Okay.
I haven't been with adults in a very long time.
Okay. I think you're okay then. You need to go through Ice Cream Pass into the Rock Candy Caves, and that's where he is right now.
And which direction are those?
Oh, that way.
Perfect. The,
You can't miss it. Lots of ice cream.
Right. The Poppyseed will trot on.
As you cross on, you pass areas of um peanut brittle groves and um you spot things like licorice bushes um that look like they're growing jawbreakers off of them. Um you see candy trees that look kind of like lemon trees, and they're growing the lemon head candies on them. Um, and eventually you get to say the temperature like wildly drops, and then you end up getting to this area where it is what it is. Described as yeah, ice cream everywhere. Um, the ground ice cream, the hills ice cream. You do occasionally see like patches of like chocolate or caramel drizzle or gummy bears or sprinkles or like a cherry on top of a hill
Mm-hmm.
as you're walking through. Um, and different flavors of ice creams. Like you can scoop by scoop or different ice creams. You can see where kids have like chiseled out patches of ice cream. Um, and as you keep going, you end up seeing this area that looks like it's glistening crystal. But as you get closer, you realize, yeah, these are rock candies
Com-
that are here.
compares skin complexion to the rock candy.
You are a lot tougher than rock candy. Though rock candy does taste better.
We're gonna have to get Marilyn to decide that. Thank you.
Um, as you trot inside, you are greeted with a gaggle of preteens, all with chocolate dipped pretzel spears. And they all point them at you. They go, "Who goes there?"
uh, Poppyseed.
Well, Poppyseed, what's your business?
I am here to request the aid of a Ryan.
What? They look at each other, and then they look at you, and they go, "What kind of aid does an adult need from a kid?"
Well, the most helpful kind. One that would uh, forever etch him in the annals of history, should we say.
They slightly huddle, and you can kind of pick up one of them and say, Do you know what that word was?" He said a word that I don't know. And you hear another one go, I'm not sure what that word was either. He's definitely an adult, but like, he doesn't look like the other adults. Do we like be worried about this one? Should we just let him through? And another one points out, I mean, who? Like, how are you supposed to take a horse seriously? Like, clearly they're not like an adult. Because they're like a horse adult.
Come again.
And there's a few nods. And they kind of like scramble back into their places. And they go, "We have deemed you fit to see Boss Man, Best Big Kid Ryan, on the like reasons of you're clearly not like a regular adult because you're horse. So you may enter."
Poppyseed just nods, and then he'll trot behind whoever leads him to wherever.
One of the kids leads him into this area, where they've got like they've clearly made this their like den hideout sort of place, and in the back center, clearly the area of the best area, like the top notch um spot, uh is a probably like 14-year-old. Um, he's got a lollipop in his mouth. He's just watching you as you're led in, and pulls the lollipop out of his mouth, and he goes, "Why are we letting adults in now? That's like not something I told you guys to do, man. And I was like, but it's a horse. So not adults, but like horse, not regular adults. And he just kind of face palms. He goes, it's still an adult. We don't let adults in. But you're already in. You're already here. What do you want?
Well, I was hoping to perhaps give you some entertainment in return for the special key that you hold for Zedia's door.
You want my key?
Yes.
But like, that's how we decide who's the best. How are we supposed to know who's the best if we don't have this?
Well, let me ask you this. How did you get the key in the first place?
Well, I got it from Sasha because I was good enough to be able to take it from her.
Ah, so it's just a matter of who can take it from whom.
Well, yeah, because if you're smart enough and strong enough, it's like super special capture the flag.
Right. Uh, out of character, where does he have the key right now?
It is on. It's like a hempen rope necklace sort of vibes.
Okay. Hold on one second here. I'm just looking at the spells that I have right
Uh,
now. Uh, so, can anyone take the key from you?
I mean, it's supposed to be held by one of the big kids,
Mm-hmm.
and like you're an adult. So like you're not supposed to.
Ah, I see. So I can't take it, but one of these other kids here could? He looks around at the other kids.
Well, like technically, yeah, but they're loyal to me. I help them get the stuff that they want, and we're like a group.
What if I gave you something better than the key?
I mean, will it work the same?
What, that anybody who has it is deemed the best big kid?
Yeah, like no one else is gonna have one of it.
I can guarantee you that no one else will have this.
Yeah, narrows his eyes a little bit. Show me.
Well, all right. Poppyseed's going to pull out a jar of bioluminescent goo.
His eyes go wide. He's, whoa. That's cool. What do you do with it?
Oh, well, if you wanted to use it, which you could, but inside the jar, if you opened it and you took a little bit out, you can coat something on it, and it would also turn this glowing thing. You could use it as special markings for those that are loyal to you.
That does sound pretty cool. He ponders for a moment. No trade back?
If that is what you want.
Well, like, I don't want to trade it and then, like, you change your mind.
Oh, okay. Fine. No trade backs. That way I won't change my mind.
Okay, deal. And he loops it off over his head and holds it out to you and takes the jar.
Yep, Poppyseed will take the key. And then back out of the cave.
There is instantly chatter of, like, we can call ourselves like the Glow Squad now, and you hear one of I'm gonna be the glowiest of them all, and the goofy stuff.
Oh.
As you back out.
Oh, Poppyseed.
Once you make it.
Yep.
Oh, what?
Nope, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, what? Once you back out of the cave, what were you gonna do?
Hightail it back to the opening.
Um, fly again, or
Yeah, I'll pop a fly.
pop a fly for that?
Yeah. Fuck it. I got
You
spell slots.
race your way back through the air with the greatest of ease. And I think that's where we will call it since it is pretty close. Only a couple minutes early.
Well,
And
thank goodness I had that bioluminescent guts from the dead siren on me.
oh yeah, that's where that came
Should have
from.
just given the children
I
a
forgot
nun.
where the bioluminescence came from.
Here, kids, have some mermaid guts.
Yep. They don't gotta know where it's from.
Oh,
Oh, and they're like smearing it all over each other.
Yep.
It
This is the worst thing that Poppyseed has ever done.
it definitely has a little bit of a smell.
They're kids.
When
They don't care.
When don't they
What
smell?
kid doesn't have a little bit of a
A
smell?
little bit of a funk. That's right.
Child stank.
Yeah. Alright, well, you guys killed some kid ghosts. I just made a weirder cult. Say goodbye to
Recap
whoever's
of
gonna
session.
watch
We beat
this.
up kids and started a cult.
The Glow Squad.